Are you nervous this weekend, buddy?
I guess sorta. So Roman's talking about the marathon is finally here. It's this Sunday. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I
Sunday.
am nervous. Just to just to make sure my body's doing okay. Cause like so like I mean I texted you, but like the last week I was sick, um and then as you could tell on my eye, I got my herpes in my eye back this week. So
Yeah.
like that kind of affects my nervous system. Yeah. So it's pretty much, so it's, I've had it since like I was like 12 years old, but pretty much either stress or if like my body gets like really sick, this is like the reaction. It's like a nerve ending, um, I'm not too sure what the rest of the medical stuff is, but anyways, it kind of like messes with your body too, because like I said, it like messes with like the nervous system, and so like I was like kind of out of whack like the beginning of this week, I guess, because it happened Saturday, and it's just scabbing now, so pretty much it just scabs and just like goes away. But yeah, it's been a wild 2 weeks. That's probably more why I probably have some nerves. But no, other than that, I'm excited to do it and get it done. Um, like I already have like a game plan for Sunday morning. So I don't know when I'm really starting. I'm gonna pick up the stuff Saturday. I'm leaving tomorrow. So yeah, I'm ready to do it. Ready to enjoy it. What?
Are you coming back Sunday too, or are you staying in the area to just kind of like hang out, relax?
I'm coming back Monday morning, so I'm the next day. Yeah, I'm actually gonna run because the marathon's at Disney, but I'm probably gonna eat, probably maybe take a little nap, and then I might go back. So I have I paid for a park pass, so Sunday I'm just gonna go and just see the rest for fun. So
That's awesome. Nice.
yeah. So yes, tomorrow and Saturday I'm pretty much gonna be low key. Honestly, Saturday I said I was gonna probably just like hang out at the beach all day, just because I don't want to overwork myself and just I want to relax and just get some sun. It's only gonna be like high 70s, so it's like not that like it's not gonna be hot. Um,
Yeah. No, that sounds like actually it'll be a little hot probably to finish the race, but it'll probably be kind of nice to start. But I'm sure it'll be a little hot to finish.
yeah. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I might catch a lift Saturday. I'm not too sure. I usually don't lift on Saturday and lift on Sundays, but the marathon's on Sunday, so um, I don't know. I might lift on Saturday. I think the hotel has a gym, but I have that insurance gym membership, so I'm not too sure if I might try to find a gym. Might just work out at the hotel. I'm not too sure, honestly. I'll just play it by ear and just kind of hang out or do some. I don't know, because Clearwater is like an hour away from where I'm staying, like
Okay.
the Clearwater Beach. So I'd have to drive like an hour to go to the beach. So I do have to drive a little bit just to get to the ocean. So
Nice. And Sam's going with you?
no, I'm going by myself.
Oh, dang, really?
Yeah. This is actually the first solo trip for me, so
Oh, sweet. Okay, nice.
I don't think I've ever been on a solo trip. So
But you're doing it with your brother?
yeah, my brother and sister-in-law are there already. But yeah, they're going to be running the marathon as well.
That's sweet. Nice, buddy. That should be a blast.
Yes, sir. I'm ready for it, man.
Heck yeah.
It's pretty funny how like there's like there it is. I put the blur on the background, and it's like blurred out the energy drink I'm drinking. Um, Also, good news too, which I guess it could help talk towards the message of today too. We got my father-in-law to sign up at one of the gyms we work out at the rec center. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. Like I'm gonna help show him how to do some lifting, and that's why I'm drinking an energy drink right now because we're gonna go once he gets off of work at like 4:40. So I was like, I usually cut caffeine out at like 3 o'clock, but I'm gonna test it out and just try to drink before 4 p.m. So we're gonna be lifting with him after he gets off work. So hopefully that'll be nice this year to like be able to teach him some things, and then he'll probably be going. Um, I have the luxury of going in the morning and the day, so we'll see how many times I do this. I'm not really a night lifter. I did it. I do it when I did it in Arizona when Sam was working, like late shifts and whatnot. So we'd wait till like she would get off of work at like 5 o'clock. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's just like for the greater good, right? So it's like we're able to get someone else in the gym, and that's like a goal of ours. Like obviously, we're not bringing people that we talk about this podcast like personally into the gym and helping them. Hopefully, this helps someone, other than where we're living, and gets them in the gym. So that's gonna be pretty exciting. So that's gonna be. We did bring him the one day, but he just did the walk around the track, and then today we're gonna try to do some machines and stuff. And he got stitches on his pinky, so he can't really grip on his right hand. So I'm just gonna do some machines with him and try to help him learn the machines and like do stuff where he doesn't have to grip like the grip and whatnot. So
that's awesome, buddy. That's gonna be great. That's so cool. It's so fun to train somebody new to the gym, everything about gym culture, or getting them into a routine and whatnot. So that should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to just get things going, and then after this marathon, like I've said, I mean, I don't know how much. Maybe I should talk about it too much. Maybe we should let you talk and then kind of get into what I'm gonna get after it. But yeah, I mean, this is we should probably say Happy New Year to the Gainz folks. Or like Larry David said, you've already waited a couple of days. You're over. You can't say Happy New Year to anyone anymore. But
my question is how long do we go before we cut it off? I feel like I'm still saying in work emails until close to February. It's so bad.
Yeah, so because I've watched the whole series of Curb Your Enthusiasm, so the lady tried saying Happy New Year to him 2 weeks like January 14th or 15th, and he's like, yeah, I'm not. He goes, yeah, I'm not saying it back to you. It's already been 2 weeks into the new year. He's like, that's a cutoff. He goes, I can't. He's like, I'm not saying Happy New Year. I don't know why you're saying Happy New Year to me too. So yeah, I'm just gonna. I should have probably didn't even say it, but anyways, back to the point, since it is a new year, I know it sounds kind of gimmicky to do these episodes, but it's a good time to kind of understand and value what you've been working hard against, and also to keep us accountable, because goals change pretty much every year, in my opinion. I mean, last year for me, the whole goal was really to just train the marathon and kind of just, I don't know, stay strong and look good. So.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes goals change multiple times throughout the year, right? Because it's
yeah.
In March of 22, I had my weird hernia, lower left abdominal strain, whatever the heck it is, and it still kind of crops up from time to time. So I went from a goal of trying to get add mass and muscle, but also get stronger, to now I'm maybe I want to just be able to do certain lifts and do them pain free, and still gain mass, still gain muscle, but I've kind of changed my my routine. I don't know if I'll be able to do a Smith squat to fail or close to fail this year. That would have been a goal that I would have had last year, or that would have been towards the end of a 12-week program regimen. Now if I were to do something like that, then I would I could get out of bed and whatnot, but I'd be in a lot of pain. Not a lot of pain, but I would definitely be in mild to moderate discomfort. Which when I can avoid, I try to avoid that, other than muscle soreness and whatnot. So it's okay if goals change even mid-year, right? Sometimes.
And also too, you moved back and I moved back, and then you started working on the basement too. So.
Yeah, true. Yeah, basement gym is going strong lately. I definitely I definitely need to crawl my way out though. I'm kind of missing like the gym vibe scenes. So that is I guess like a mini goal because it's it's just like going downtown, but I'm being cheap. So yeah. But yeah, I can kick off my 2023 goals if you want, buddy. Share them.
Yeah.
Share 'em with the nation.
No, I would love to.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna disappear for a second, Gainz. So, looking ahead to 2023, one of my my lifting or fitness goals is to be able to squat 135 by 10 and do it pain free. So I can do that now, not the by 10. I haven't tried that. I can do it for a couple of reps, at least 1 or 2 reps. But the pain will kind of stem up like the next day. So that's something I'm working on. Working on positioning, mobility, different warm-ups, different like abdominal or hip strengthening drills to see what I can do to get to that point. Overall, I want to improve my muscularity. I list out a couple of different body parts in particular, but it's pretty much like all around. So shoulders, arms, back, chest, legs. So pretty much full body. And I have a couple of events to look forward to and help me to train for. So this one is not written in stone yet. It's a possible half marathon in like late spring, early summer. And if I do that, my goal would be to finish in under 2 hours. I have the Falmouth Road Race. I might end up skipping that. It's a 7-mile race because the day before I just recently committed, I think last week, to a 100-kilometer bike, quote unquote, race. It's more just like a bike ride out in Western Mass. And then I think it's going to be a 15K Tough Mudder in September, and then a 5K Spartan in November. So a good amount of different like events to train for and things that I'm looking forward to in the year ahead.
And then do you plan on with all that going on, are you planning on trying to get back on like the insurance gym membership too and like catching a lift at a commercial gym? Or
I didn't drop it for that reason. So my loose goal around that is to try to get to like a new or different gym at least like twice a month. But I might kind of revise that back to once a month because there's like none on the Cape. So it would probably be something like I'd love to do it during the work week, and I'd love to like meet some of my like buddies that are off Cape, like kind of meet them midway type situation. But realistically, I'll probably have to do it like on a weekend where I can dedicate, like 30 to 45 minutes, like driving to a gym off Cape, hitting a lift, like checking out a new gym scene, and then like coming back. It's really funny. My where I live on the Cape is very much kind of like a desert for the Wellington plan. So they need to get on that, or I need to get about getting on that.
Well, yeah, maybe a little update. I mean, I know like when I first started like 7 years ago, it was like a lot smaller, but like now it's like huge. It's getting bigger, and like a lot of gyms are being pushed onto it. Even like the luxury gyms, like Lifetime Fitness, which is like a big luxury gym. It has like everything. You can actually do it for the $100 a month feature for the insurance gym. It's a lot. I think it's more money when you do it separately. I'm not too sure what the monthly plan is, but yeah, it's like around there or a little bit more than $100 a month to go to that gym.
That's pretty sweet. I don't know if I have any Lifetime gyms around me, but that is something I should look into because like there's like not that I'm up there often, but every once in a while maybe it'd be cool to hit a lift. There's like Equinox gyms and that kind of stuff in Boston. I wonder if they do something similar to that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really nice gym, but in my opinion, maybe it's the one that I live by. But I've been to about 3 of them or 4 of them in Illinois. I've been to like Burr Ridge, which is like rich people in Illinois. I've been to Vernon Hills one, which is like one of their best ones in Illinois. Orland Park, and then Romeoville. And what I just see is like, it's crazy to me that people are paying over $100 for a membership. And I'm not going to go off topic because I could keep going, and maybe we could do an episode on this. But they don't take care of the gym to pay over $100 a month. Like I pay $29 a month because, well, long story short, Roman, I was on a $25 a month. My debit card somehow expired, and they said they reached out to me, and no one reached out to me. And then they like kind of like canceled my plan, so I had to like sign a new one. So Sam's still on 25. I'm on 29 a month. Yeah. And the rec center I'm telling you where my father-in-law is going, which is like down the street. It's like a village rec center. It's hands down the cleanest gym I've been to, and I pay $29 a month. Yeah, there's no steam room, there's no pool slide, but they have a sauna, they have a basketball court, they have volleyball courts, they have an indoor track, they have power racks, powerlifting bars. But in my opinion, I just think Lifetime's not worth it. I mean, if you have the money, go ahead. But I don't think it's worth it. I know one of my friend does like a family plan, and I know family plans are a little bit cheaper. And like he does it because in the summertime they have like programs for kids and socializing, getting the kids active. That's always a benefit. So I'm not going to hate the guy for doing that. And also he works out 5 to 6 days a week. So I'm not. He's definitely in there getting his money's worth. And then I caught a lift with him, and we were there for like 2 hours. So I mean, yeah, because there's just it has nice amenities. But anyways, besides all that, Roman, it seems like you're doing a lot of more of like cardio activities this year, which is weird to see. The people want to see you hit a powerlifting meet still when you're fully healed.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
I'm just saying that's what the fans are saying. That's not me saying it. I'm just saying that's what I hear around the Gainz Nation.
It would be sweet. I'd love to do it. I just need to be able to get back into being able to like squat and like squat pain free. I just need to work on who knows, maybe it's a 2024 like stretch goal for me. Because I would love to do that, and I think that was something that we were talking about, like moving towards. And then done. Whatever freaking happened to me, like happened. I still like, I'll watch the video every once in a while. I'm just like, there's nothing that like I can like pull from it, and it's so funny because it's just like, obviously I've been to like multiple doctors now, and they're like, yeah, I mean, it could be. And one was like, yeah, let's do the surgery. And the other was like, there's no reason to do the surgery. And I'm like, I don't want to do a surgery if I don't have to. I'd rather live with like the discomfort as opposed to like being cut up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be really cool to do. Who knows? Maybe a bodybuilding show sometime in the future. It would be like a Omar Isuf, like 2025 type thing, but definitely that's been something that has been like getting me back into lifting and just like getting excited about lifting and whatnot. I might have some like small progress photo updates of what I got going on, just things to keep me accountable, and then also things to like look back on and see like the progress as I continue to like move forward.
Yeah, you so when you're doing like the Spartan race and like the Tough Mudder and like that bike ride, are you going to be doing specific like training for that, or are you just like loosely just training for it right now and just like whenever you have time?
So I've been adding in running. So right now the goal is to run twice a week and bike once a week, and then I'll kind of like increase that. And then I'm just doing general weightlifting right now, like just bodybuilding training for the most part. One, because I find that like when I perform bodybuilding training, at least when I'm not like absolutely decimating myself, that's like one of the things that makes me like feel most like mentally resilient, but also physically resilient. So when my like training schedule's on point and I'm doing different endurance activities, I like my muscle soreness or my like resiliency with doing certain endurance activities is like that much higher, that much better. So for example, I think what's a good example? Because I'm thinking about the Tough Mudder, but I I had kind of tapered things down in June just based off of like the injury. But I mean, it was something that like I could have gotten through either way. But I find personally that when I have a bodybuilding split and I pair that with endurance activity, the soreness or my like resiliency is like a little better. That's the best way I know how to put it, I guess.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, yeah. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, after this marathon, I don't think I'm going to be running for a while.
Fair
I
enough.
think I think it just kind of outgrew me a little bit, but like biking would seem pretty interesting. I would like to take that path. I mean, my brother does a lot of biking. He's in Philadelphia, or Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny because that the Tough Mudder I'm doing is in is going to be in the Poconos in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, maybe I should ask him if he wants to do it, man. Yeah, he'll bike like 40 miles on like a weekday or 50 miles. So
the bike race I'm doing is in Western Mass, so it's like in Deerfield or something like that. It's pretty cool. It's called like D2R2. We're doing the shortest of the like races.
R2D2.
Yeah, it's like inverted. I made like so many Star Wars jokes about it already. So there's like 100K, 160K, and 180K, I think, or maybe it's 100K, 140K, 160K. And it's really cool. Western Mass is like really beautiful, rolling hills and mountains and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the route. I think it's so for our U.S. folks, I think it's like between 62 and 63 miles, I believe. But it's like all the, I don't know about all of it because some of it probably goes for programmatic reasons, but a lot of the funding goes to like a land trust group that like maintains like public lands within Western Mass. So that's pretty cool. I'm always down to donate like national parks and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, you should send me that information for that Tough Mudder and that bike race. I wonder if my brother would do it with you.
That'd be sick. That'd be really cool.
Because is Western Mass far from like Hershey, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, it's probably like 5 hours, I would guess. 5 hour drive, something like that.
Oh, really? Yeah, I wonder if he'd do it because he really likes. I think he's a runner by heart, but he really likes biking and he's been doing it a lot lately. Like the other day, he sent my brother and I a picture, and he did, what was it? Oh, he didn't even tell me how far he went. But he said during the bike ride he got 2 separate flats, and he knows how to fix them, and he's just on his way. Like he's that much, like he's already that proficient in biking already. So
that's sweet. That's really cool.
Yeah, and but he like does like 50 or so miles like ever so often, like every week or every other week. Yeah. That's
crazy. Yeah, it'll definitely be like, I think it'll be a good challenge for me. Like I don't think it'll be hard because they like say like it's not a race. Like it's like an enjoyable bike ride. But I've done like 30 or 35 miles before, but I've never done over 50. So 62, 63. I think it'll be a nice challenge. I might as like my final long bike ride before it, I might try and bike up to the outer parts of the Cape, like East Amwell Fleet, maybe go up to P-Town. P-Town to here would be like 70 miles. So I'd be going over the distance. But so I might like cut it short like East Amwell Fleet, but I haven't decided yet, but that's something that I'm kind of planning. And then if I'm being a crazy person, the next day is the Falmouth Road Race, which is a 7 mile run, which is like, it's a short run, but still it's like after a 62 mile, I'm like, oh my God. So sometime in April, probably late April, my goal is to do like a 50+ mile bike ride, and then the next day do like a 5 or 6 mile run. And if I can do that, then I'll sign up for the Falmouth Road Race. Otherwise, I'll skip it this year and I'll just go for the bike ride.
Yeah, I was gonna say like doing 100K would probably be almost equivalent to like running a marathon. I would say like close to it, like pretty much on a bike. I'd say because what I would say is I double the distance for the biking to get like the energy output. I mean, I feel like biking was a little bit easier doubling the distance, but like you're like tripling the distance.
Yeah, I think like with Ironman, they so a true Ironman is like you run a marathon, so it's 26.2 miles. I think you bike 100 miles. So I think they think 100 miles is like the roughly equivalent. I don't know if that's based off of METs or what that is. And then I think the swimming portion is the piece that blows my mind. I think the swimming portion for Ironmans, like a true Ironman, is like 6 miles. That like gives me nightmares. I'm like, dude, I could barely swim like 6 feet.
Well, maybe I can get him on, but my buddy is actually training for a half Ironman.
That's sick. That's insane.
Yeah, so he actually paid for swim lessons, and then he's doing like the biking and running on his own. Okay. So yeah,
where is that?
He said he's gonna do it somewhere probably in Illinois or close to Illinois. He has nothing like in stone yet, but like he said he wants to do it by like the summertime this year.
Wow. Good for him. Yeah, keep me posted on that. That's really cool.
Yeah, maybe we'll have him on.
That'd be super cool. That'd be really cool. Yeah. About his training and like see how it's going. I went to I actually have been to a couple buddies who have gone to who've done like triathlons, but they've done like sprints. So it'd be like I think it's like a 5K, so 3.1 mile run, 10-mile bike ride or something like that, 9-mile bike ride, and then it's like 600 feet of swimming. That's something I could get down for.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it just because of the swimming. I could do the running and biking all day.
Yeah. I'm so bad. I'd probably put floaties on.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, we could to finish this off. Like the only thing I have, honestly, right now for like my goals is to run this marathon, obviously, which took like all of last year. Which I guess I could consider a goal this year since it is this year. And then like Roman was saying, get back instead of like obviously he's lifting to get away from the injury and like being more efficient with his body because of the fact that it wasn't in the 100 he wasn't 100% last year. But my goal, it's loose goals. It's I'm still gonna do beltless training for like lifting. I do want to bench and squat 300 plus. So if I even bench just 300, I'd be happy. I want to squat over 300 and then deadlift around 500 or just under it. Yeah. So
damn, that'd be sick.
Yeah. And then my friends, I have like 3 good friends that are going to actually help me get into it. But, and then I think I mentioned it before, but get into jiu-jitsu. Nice. So I'm going to start Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu hopefully sometime this year, which I don't know what's going to be best before the kid's born or after the kid's born because the baby is born the due date's in February. So I'm going to talk to my friends probably next weekend. Probably going to hang out with them and kind of get a game plan going because pretty much I was waiting till after the marathon to do BJJ. I just didn't want to do it in between because I wanted to focus on running and then working out, and I couldn't drop working out. So I had I couldn't stop working out to, if I did jiu-jitsu last year, I would have did it with the running. I probably wouldn't have lifted as much, but I didn't want to do that. I don't want to take away from my lifting. So probably most of the goals is pretty much like standstill goals is like lifting, and then like jiu-jitsu where pretty much I'm stationary on the ground.
Nice. That sounds really cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing about how that goes.
Yeah, I hear it's really nice, and my one friend's been doing it for like 2 or 3 years now. So one friend's a blue belt, one's gonna be a blue belt, and then the other one's a white belt. So white belt's what you start off with. So
you gotta look out for the belt, buddy.
What's that?
You gotta look out for the one that's got the white belt. They're dangerous.
You never know. I mean, Dude, some peeps might have like, wrestling from like when they were a child to almost college or even more college. So sometimes, you never know. You might go against someone that's been wrestling for 15 plus years and then goes to jiu-jitsu and they're a white belt. And like at that point, yeah, you've lifted for how many years, but were you ever wrestling? And with the wrestling background, like that's probably the best advantage you can get, like starting out in jiu-jitsu. And I don't have wrestling background, so
Heck yeah,
I'm
buddy.
just in it to win it. I only have the good grip from all those damn deadlifts.
People are gonna be shocked when you start rolling with people to start. People are gonna be like, they're gonna be freaked out because
how good my grip strength is.
I think it will translate. Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping something translates, Roman. But all right, y'all. Well, let us know what your 2023 goals is. We'll probably be posting again, and Roman posted today about making new goals and new year. Let us know in the YouTube comments, Instagram comments, message us, and maybe we could help you with those goals. And then we got a lot more things coming this year, guys. Keep with us. Thanks for tuning in. Follow us, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.